Welcome to wsignature.com. Now in this video we'll be learning how to make black beans, also known as akidi locally. If you think cooking normal beans takes a very long time, then you need to rethink when cooking this, because this takes an even longer time to cook. First things first, this is akidi, and if you intend eating this today, you have to start preparation day before, because it takes a very long time to cook, except you want to bump up your electricity, so you have to prepare this the day before. To paint the true picture, imagine cooking regular beans but spending 10 times the usual time. Your gas will finish. You get the drift, right? So before you begin, you start early. Now to start, you start by picking the beans. Now this part is very important. You see, black beans actually comes with a lot of particles, sand and stone. So before you start cooking, it's best to pick the beans to separate the unwanted particles from the beans. Next, you soak the beans. This is to ensure you spend less time cooking black beans. It's important to soak the beans, especially if it's dried black bean. Freshly purchased beans from a store with good turnover can cook in as little as 1 hour. The older beans would require several hours on the stove. When I mean several hours, I mean several hours. Let's see, 6, 5. The thing with black beans is you'll never be 100% certain when it will finish cooking, and you might end up spending hours cooking it. So it's better you start early before you're in a rush for lunch. And also, soaking the beans helps reduce gas or bloating, especially when you eat beans and you feel so full and bloated. Okay, so you soak the beans before cooking. Now you can soak it for 8 to 12 hours before cooking to help reduce the quantity of raffinose sugars that causes gas. Okay, this part is also important. Now before we begin proper, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and give us a thumb up. We would really appreciate it, and it'll help us go a long way in creating more content for you guys to enjoy. Okay, let's begin. So to begin, we'll first start by soaking it in water overnight. You start by soaking it in water overnight, or if you don't have that much time, you can just spend several hours soaking it, and the next day you rinse it. Once you soak it, you strain it. Now while cooking black beans or even rinsing it, you might be surprised that black beans is actually so blue that they appear black. This is because it's full of anthocyanins. This is a powerful group of flavonoids that also makes blueberries, purple cabbage and red onions so nutritious. So the color is actually perfect. So I'm going to strain it, a couple of times, because when I start cooking it, it's going to bring out that color even more. So you rinse it and strain it. Can you see the color coming out? This is actually, most of it is not dirt, it's from the beans itself. So I will rinse it just to remove the dirt, because it has lots of dirt and stone. So I'm going to rinse it a few times and we'll get cooking. By straining it this way, that's lifting the beans and putting it into the strainer, it'll help me separate the settled stones and sand in the water quickly. And we're ready to cook the beans. Now I'm going to prepare the other ingredients. Now this is yam, and I'll be using slices of this. You don't have to use every single thing to cook this. You can just use a few slices. This is going to add a variety to the meal, a different component, carbs to the meal, because black beans is mostly protein. So I'm going to add yam to this and just slice and peel, then rinse this. I'll be using lots of onion for this. Just cut the onions into large slices. I'll be using this for the sauce which the akidi will be mixed in. So I'll cut the onions into large chunks and large slices, and I'll set this aside. I'll be chopping the vegetable. I'm using green amaranth for this, but you can use any vegetable of your choice. This adds, your usual vitamins into the meal too. So we're going to have a complete balanced diet with this meal. This is complete actually. So just slice the leafy veg and set this aside. Next, I'm going to pound the calabash nutmeg. This is for the sauce. Just pound it with the fresh pepper. I won't be using much of that, so about 3 of the calabash nutmeg will be enough for this. So I'll just pound this into powdered form, and I will also pound the fresh pepper, which we'll be using for this meal. Now we're ready to begin cooking. I'll place the black beans into the pot and add water. A lot of water to cover the beans in the pot. Now, if you notice, I'm using a pressure pot to cook this because it's going to take a lot of time to cook, okay? So you just cover this and leave to cook. Okay, I like to strain out the first liquid so to remove whatever pesticides that might be in it. And I'll add more water and leave this to cook for 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. It might take longer before adding the salt into this. I'll cover this and leave to cook for some extra time till it gets soft. This might take an hour or even 2 extra hours. It takes a long time for these beans to actually soften, and it doesn't soften all the way. I'm going to check if it is ready by pressing the beans. It won't get softer than this. It doesn't get soft all the way, especially if you're cooking dried black beans. If you're cooking fresh beans, just harvested beans, it's going to get really soft. But if you're dried black beans, it doesn't get soft all the way. It might never get soft all the way. Okay, so I'm going to strain out the liquid and set that aside. Next, I will cook the yam. Just place the yam into a pan or pot, add salt and cover. Then leave to cook till it softens. Once it's soft enough, I'm going to strain out the water and pour palm oil into the empty pan. and add the sliced onion to this. We're making the sauce which the akidi would be mixed in. So I'm going to stir fry for about 3 minutes. Then add the fresh pepper and the ehuru, the calabash nutmeg. I'll add the salt to taste and seasoning, crushed seasoning into this. Just add everything together and mix. Next, pour the yam into the mixture and just mix this all around. Now it's time to add the akidi. Just going to add this in batches. Add, mix. And you mix thoroughly. Finally, in goes the leafy veggie. Just going to mix this and the akidi is ready. You can serve this alone, or you can also have something by the side. You can serve it with pap, gari, but it's usually eaten alone. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss future updates, okay? Till next time, bye bye.